Okay, we're going to do a kettlebell hold for shoulder stability. What we're trying to do is wake up the muscles that are stabilizers in the back of your upper shoulder, because a lot of us tend to go forward in our shoulders. These guys are tight and compensating. When we're tired, we lean forward, and we know we want to have good posture, but it can be hard to hold this. So we're trying to strengthen the spot in the back of our shoulders that can cause, when it's not working, we can get frozen shoulder or rotor cuff pain or joint pain in our shoulders. So this hold with your kettlebell is a really effective way to kind of get your shoulder strong enough to hold the proper position, because it's needs to keep that mobility to move a big range of motion, flexibility, strength, to hold a good position so that it's not achy and sore all the time. We want, of course, both sides. You want to start with a light kettlebell, maybe 2 pounds. I would say no more than 5 pounds to start. And it does need to be a kettlebell because we're going to hold it in a way that the weight sits on the outside of our wrist. And you can't do that with a dumbbell. So what we're going to do is the kettlebell down and lie down. You can do this anyway. You can do this on your bed. If getting down on the floor doesn't work, you can do it on your bed. But you're going to take the kettlebell, hold it on the outside of your wrist, and then I usually set my phone here on my leg so that I can time it, or somewhere where I can see it. But you're going to hold it with keeping your arm as straight as you can, with this sitting on the back of your wrist. And what we're trying to do in this hold is to let your shoulder fall back into the mat. You're not holding it across your body. You're holding it away enough that there's a little bit of space between your chest and your arm, but also holding it straight and letting your shoulder fall back. So you're really focusing on getting as much contact with the back of your shoulder and the floor or the mat or your bed, wherever you're laying on. Your legs are in a comfortable position. I don't want anything else trying to work. For sure, try to think about not letting your chest do the work. You're trying to let the back of your shoulder push back or fall back into the mat and hold it. It may be that you do it for 20 or 30 seconds and you start getting shaky, and that's okay. You want to build up to a minute with that weight. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Start your timer over, or keep an eye on your timer. Again, you're holding it for a minute. You're trying to keep your wrist straight, that weight sitting over the outside. And your arm may want to turn. Your hand will probably want to turn one direction or the other. Try to keep your palm turned to the center of your body, focusing on letting that shoulder fall back into the mat. Nice breath in and out through your nose. Not letting your chest muscles do the work, letting the back of your shoulder do the work to stabilize that position. If one of your shoulders tends to be tighter or achier or more frozen than the other side, then you're going to do that one twice. So 1 minute other side, and then back to the first side for 1 minute.